Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And it's the Warriors to start out. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Murray. Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Wiggins. For three, Porzingis. Nails it from three.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps, the 7-footer knocking down threes.
Here's Murray. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he slams it in one-handed.
Assist goes to.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Booker's shot is good.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And that one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Murray. The three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't
That's
a
the
bad
same thing
attitude.
with
He
up
just
on
lacked
last
an
time,
edge.
Kaka.
The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But man,
Edge,
once he got
you
that
know,
edge,
yeah.
he never lost it.
Dog,
All right,
you
let's
know
get a
that.
report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Pass to Porzingis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Charlotte. Good momentum. 8 straight points. And here's Booker. There's a minute 54 left in the first.
Hey, hold this shit,
Connects
nigga.
from downtown. Leonard's got 5.
I just love the ball move.
To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Murray scanning the floor. Outside for Booker. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Murray. To the inside.
Been through this shit.
Oubre with a steal. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Been through this.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Jamal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Murray with it.
Blocking foul called. Jalen Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
stolen by Leonard. Murray inside. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Porzingis. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Warriors. Harrison
And it's the
Barnes.
Hornets with the ball.
Contavious Caldwell.
6-point game.
Dante.
Booker.
This shit crazy.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Whoa.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
This right there zone.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Buries it from 3. Barnes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. No luck on that one.
That's the end.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Hornets out in front.
The Warriors. 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks. Look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Here's Booker. Porzingis grabs the board.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 25. Trey Murphy.
Off the inbound pass. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets with the lead. Booker surveying the floor. That shot, no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Here's Charlotte. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Pass to Booker. From about 19. Can't get it to drop.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season,
Whoa.
Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Here's Booker.
Nigga, hold
Good
that
on
shit
the
in your
leaner.
fucking face, nigga.
Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Come on, that's your fucking ball,
Oh,
you
big
bitch.
finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Okay, motherfucker.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And here's Wright from
Nigga,
the
hold
arc.
that in your fucking face,
Always
nigga.
a nice way to
Hold
start.
that shit,
Makes his
nigga.
first one.
Hold that fucking shit,
And
nigga.
put your head
The
down
fuck,
and
nigga?
go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Hold
And
that
Steve
shit,
Kerr
nigga.
calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. The Warriors trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
That free throw, no good. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Oubre can't hit. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Hornets. They lead by 4. Leonard outside. Pass to Wembanyama. A clear look for Murray. Cans it from the wing.
The release is getting so much quicker. Murray showcasing it there.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Now Adams. Back to Caldwell Pope. Out to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Charlotte leading by 6. Leonard outside. Here's Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Leonard. Now the Hornets moving it up. Second shot opportunity. Outside Murray. Murray can't get that one to fall.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Murray. For 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Outside Wembanyama. Done with it. Here's Leonard. Leonard doesn't hold back.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Oubre. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Warriors with another 3.
3 points.
Just 4 seconds left in the second. Got it up. The shot, no good.
That's the
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Charlotte on top, up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Booker. The Warriors pull it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Murray with it. Checked by Murray. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Booker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Booker's got 11. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hornets with a lead. Outside Murray. From downtown. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Murray. Down low. Porzingis. The layup off target. An open look for Booker. Warriors with the rebound.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that three-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
It's Booker on the wing. Lets it fly. And the jumper from the wing offline. The Warriors lead by 4. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
For 3, Booker. He's off on that one.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. No luck on that one.
Fuck out of here, man.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Porzingis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes. After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Outside Porzingis. And here's Oubre from the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
He hits the second from the line. Hornets trail by 5. Isaac outside. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Bassi. Dunn outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They get it back. Diallo, no good. The Warriors lead by 5. On the attack, Oubre. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors.
Steven Adams. Harrison Barnes.
1:21 left in the third.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Pass to Wright. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here's Adams. Outside Oubre. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Oubre's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Barnes, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Dunn. Still without a bucket. And that one drops. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Pass to Adams. Outside, DiVincenzo. Top of the key. Left side, Barnes. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Passy pulls it in. And here's Wright. And down it goes. 2 points. Wright's got his second bucket on the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Warriors leading. Back to Murray. Pass to Oubre. They kick it out to Murray. Offline with a 3.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's Wright missing. And the Warriors with possession. Baseline try. Out to Oubre. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Pass to Barnes. Fires it. And the Warriors miss again.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Murray from outside. Drains the triple. And the Warriors lead by 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
To take the lead. Williams on the wing. Leonard looking around. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Booker with it. Caldwell Pope covering. On the wing, Murray. Outside Booker. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
To the paint. Johnson with a bucket. And the Hornets lead by 2. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
At the line for your Hornets.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Back to Porzingis. It's stolen by Leonard. Outside Booker. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. Here's Johnson. That one no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Warriors trail by 3. A minute 4 left in the fourth. Back to Porzingis. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And it's the Hornets on the break. Wembanyama, no good. Wiggins outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
The finish! Okay! Knockout!
Wow! And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
I see you picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. He's off from 3.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
To tie it up. This is the tray.
Yes, sir.
Big win by Charlotte in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.